Now we're going to go to our GMA cover story. It is a GMA exclusive. Jed from The Bachelorette is here live to tell his side of the story after that shocking finale. Hannah breaking off their engagement after discovering his big secret. We're going to talk to Jed in a moment, but first, here's a look at his Bachelorette journey.
Roll on over with me, honey.
It was his guitar and voice that made Hannah fall hard.
I'm falling in love with you.
Just let me have one.
Jed fighting for her heart from the start, pulling off a power move straight from the big screen. His Say Anything window serenade tricking Hannah.
I'll be your Mr. Right, girl.
The thing is, he wasn't Mr. Right.
Yes.
Right after the ring, a bombshell. Hannah finding out Jed had a girlfriend all along.
I don't love you like that anymore.
So this is over?
Yes.
We've heard from Hannah.
It's hard to watch it back, but, you know, it's just made me stronger.
Now it's time to hear from Jed.
And Jed is joining us now. Jed, thank you so much for joining us,
Thanks
man.
for having me. I appreciate it.
And what a wild ride this Bachelorette season was, especially for you. And a lot of people, let's get right to it. A lot of people wondering, why were you not honest with Hannah from the beginning?
You know, I was really overwhelmed with how much I actually did fall in love with her, and I was fearful to lose her. And I was acting really more out of fear than my actual love for her. And, you know, that's my mistake, but that's kind of what happened.
And I'm sure you knew you were busted when Hannah sent you the article, but did anybody give you a heads up that you anticipate that was coming?
You know, we had discussed that situation prior to the article, and then we discussed it, you know, the day before the article actually came out. So we had touched a lot of bases on it, but still, you know, I was fearful and held out on some of the details that in turns caused us to end.
And you were very apologetic on Tuesday night. Seemed very sincere about it. Did you have to do some soul searching to get to that point?
You know, it was one of those things that I knew how sorry I was. I knew how much I loved her and how her happiness was in my best interest. And, you know, it would have been easy to turn away and not even show up to after the final rose. And I just wanted to be there for her so that she could have her closure, and so that not only in her eyes, but in the eyes of everyone else, you know, let everyone know that I am sorry, especially her.
And did you get your closure out of all of this?
It's I do have closure now, knowing, you know, that she has moved on, but it still hurts, you know, because I love her and I do want the best for her, but ultimately I have to just move on.
Now we saw the finale and when you guys got back together, but have you talked to her since?
I have not, no.
Any plans or intentions to reach out at any point?
I'm sure we'll reconnect on in some way. You know, we're on decent terms with each other, and we can, you know, still be friends, I hope, and that's all I could ask for.
So we saw the end of your engagement, but we also saw something that was unexpected from Hannah, is she asked Tyler out on a date.
Right.
So how did you feel about that?
You know, I had a feeling something was up, and I couldn't really put a finger on it when I was there that day. I know there was a lot of nerves and a lot of tension, but you know, her happiness is my best interest. I want her to be happy, and Tyler's one of my friends. He's a great guy, and you know, if that's what it's supposed to be, then I support that.
And the thing about when you're on a show like this, all your business is out there. Everybody finds out everything about you. Yeah. You're walking down the street, everybody goes, there's that Jed guy. He's singing his way down the street. So how have you and your family faced some of the backlash that has come your way?
Yeah, I think that's been one of the hardest parts of all this, is kind of seeing how it affected my family and knowing that, you know, it's not their fault they didn't sign up for this. Mm-hmm. And I mean, all the families, the other guys, Hannah's family, no one really signs up for this. And it's been hard to see them, you know, try to work through everything and to try to, you know, help them get through all this, because it's hard for everyone. And but you know, time will carry us through this, and with God and everything, I'm praying that, you know, this will all pass and that it's healing for them.
And I'm just curious, what would you have done differently? And does this change your approach to new relationships?
Oh, absolutely. All my actions towards Hannah, all my emotions were authentic and as real as it could possibly be. And I would not change that, but I do obviously wish that I had been more detailed and more open to her earlier on. And that absolutely will affect how I am as a person. You know, this whole show really opened my eyes to a lot of things and changed me in a lot of ways. And with my newfound perspective, I hope to move forward and be a better man.
Well, I tell you what, we'll keep our eyes up for what you got coming up next, my friend.
Appreciate it.
All right, Jed, thank you for coming here, man, and answering these questions.
Me.
Really appreciate you. It takes a lot to do that, okay?
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.